Oh my god, it's such a mess. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. This one's on an early access game called Terratech. Even though it's early access, to be honest, it's actually quite good. It doesn't crash or anything. It's a very fun game. Basically, what you do is you crash on a planet, and you've got basic wee blocks, and you've got to start by gathering some of the blocks that you've lost across your path or across your travels all over the planet, building up your ship, or your truck, or your vehicle, whatever, shooting other AI and grabbing all their materials and stuff and making your truck even bigger and better, and obviously eventually building up a base. So this big jumble of mess that you see has been me from the beginning, putting this thing together by all the things that I've been shooting and taking off all the stuff that survived and building up my truck to make it a little bit stronger to fight them. So I hope you enjoy it. And this little jumble of mess is just going to get worse. So keep your eyes open. Thanks. Cool. It's my armored truck. This is cool. I'm overloading all the wheels. It's getting so heavy. And I just got upgraded to all these yellow blocks. So I've got to change everything to these yellow ones, like I said, look stronger. So it's some crazy shit. I can drop shit in here. Oh, cool. And it sells it for me. That's cool, like it pulls it in. So like for instance I can grab that wheel there, drop it in there. Oops. Oh well, it's finished of course. On the opposite side. Here. Yeah. And the drilling thing's cool. They've got these new beams on the front. New drills. Bitch.
Bye.
This is crazy. Oh my god. It's like a walking tank. Oh my god, it's such a mess. Oh Jesus.
What the hell?
Shit. Okay, everyone. So as you can see, I got hold of an anchor block, and then I started building my base. That obviously involved getting lots of more blocks, and I put in a shield generator there, or a repair generator. Uh, a repair bubble. Um, and I attached my delivery cannon, which basically allows me to get the materials that I want to, the ores and stuff that I've mined, and sends them up, and basically gets money for me. So the two things on the left there allowed me to refine stuff, which means you get more money for them. So then what I had to do was to put some conveyor belts in, get that all sorted, and I went from there. So what I'll do is I'll go forward, see you on the other side. So anyway, just finished gathering some stuff, picked up some more materials. As you can see, added more rubbish to my truck, bringing it all back to base. And obviously, even though you build a base, you've still got to protect it because, as you can see here, there's a vehicle coming down to try and take out my base. Now, if he takes out the anchor block, your base is finished and you have to start again. So I had a few problems here trying to take him out. Shit. There we go. Now, there is an answer to that because what you can do is you can actually build AI turrets, which are separate wee bases on a swiveling joint, which could have guns and all that kind of stuff on them. And then you can put them around your base and you can protect your base with them. And that's what we'll have a look at next. But as you can see, my basic factory is up and running, but obviously we do go through and make a better one than this afterwards. But you can see what it does. It takes it in, goes through the refinery, which refines the ores, and then they get thrown up into space, which actually gives you more money for each item than what you would get beforehand, but before refining it, of course. So there you go. That's the basic factory. Okay, so I got bored of the old truck. It was just a mishmash of bits and stuff, and it looked ridiculous. Although this doesn't look any better, but anyway, I built another one, a little bit more evenness to it, you know, a bit more firepower, a bit more power, more batteries and stuff, and some shields, or sorry, some repair projectors, and it actually fights quite well. So I replaced it with this one, and this was the main one I used for a while until I started doing some more work on the base as well. So as you can see, I'm still sticking with the same thing. Just all I'm trying to do at the moment is get as much money as possible to try and be able to buy some more stuff and do some more upgrades. Right then, so went to the trading station. You can do missions from there as well. So I found out what missions were available, and I picked a few. So after I got the missions, you can see there's a crash site, there's crafty business too. It gives you a description on the right hand side what you get, or what the mission involves, and also the kind of output the rewards that you get for it as well. So I picked a couple of missions, and then we went out to see what we could do. Right, so I finished the first mission, which I was doing, which is the harvesting mission, which meant I had to clear a number of rocks. And once I finished it, I got a reward. Which was the upgrade and some more equipment to build. You can see that there's floodlights, there's an impact drill, a big wheel, and an extra double block. So it was pretty cool. So as you can see, the base is coming on a little bit. I was going to make the conveyor belts a lot longer, and I put on some more collectors so they can actually hold more material as I'm bringing it in. And they're still being just set up for sale. So next thing was to build a turret to protect the base while I'm away. So you can see there I've got a little swivel base which can be anchored to the ground, and I put in an AI module, an AI cab, and then it was just a matter of building the unit up basically to put a load of guns on it, and then it would keep an eye on the base basically. So it was quite handy. It was quite good things to have. And what you can do is you can put them all the way around your base, so that you could actually have some protection against AI units, and you basically can put any guns that you can possibly fit on them. Right, so there you go. That's the finished unit. I mean, it's not pretty looking, but to be honest, it does the job for me. You see there, it's got its own shield. It's repair bubble, so you can put shields and repair bubbles on these. They're like independent units or buildings, and it's got a little solar panel and a battery, and it's got a repair bubble on it at the moment, so it just If it detects any enemies, it turns around, shoots them, and we go on from there. So over time, I did up the base a little bit more. I put another turret on the other side, and if you're interested in the next video, you can see the base progressing a little bit better, and we'll go on from there. Thanks very much for watching.